Okay, what's next? Decompose figures to find area. This is another thing that I really like. It can be tough for some students, but if you can take a complicated shape and break it into smaller, less complicated shapes, you can find the area much more quickly. There are lots of ways we can do this. I am going to go ahead and draw a vertical line from here to here. I now have a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 5 is 20 square units there. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 square units here. So when we say decomposing figures, when we say decomposing shapes, what we're doing is we are taking a complicated shape and breaking it down into a smaller number of manageable, easier to understand shapes. We know how to find the area of a rectangle, but this is not the only way. This is not the only way that you can do this. What if instead of saying 20 and 6, well, I mean, we could split it up this way or something like that, right? I mean, so long as, you know, I draw it better, which I didn't. But another thing we could do is we could extend the rectangle all the way out here. Yeah? And we would say the whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 5, which is 30. And then this is minus 4, right? Take away the part that doesn't exist. So these are the two sort of classic ways to decompose shapes. Either you break the shape into smaller shapes, or you make a larger shape and subtract off the bits that are missing, or maybe some combination of both. You're not supposed to be learning necromancy by 3rd grade, Hartman. You got to wait until at least junior year before you're allowed to learn how to raise the dead. What did I just say? 26. So same deal here. 2 by 4 is 8. 4 by 7 is 28. So we get oh, it's helping us out even. How nice. 8 plus 28 is 36. Same deal here. On this one, I very much want to connect these dots here, because that's going to be fewer steps. The big rectangle is 9 by 10, which is 90. And then I'm going to subtract the missing piece, which is 7 by 4 is 28. 90 minus 28 is, I want to say, 62? 52? 8, 7, no, 62. I was right the first time, 62. By the way, since I have a fair number of people in the chat for the first time in a while, if you would like to ask questions about what I'm talking about, you should be absolutely welcome, or you should feel absolutely welcome to do that. I love questions. They give my stream and my lessons a shape that I can work around. They're not mandatory, but you know, it does help me, and it will help your fellow students as well if there's anything that confuses you. So here we have, I'm going to go ahead and split these up. I like splitting them up into as few shapes as possible. That's awful. Let's try that again. Okay, can't be salvaged. It's going to be garbage regardless. Up here we've got 1, 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 by 5 is 10. And down here we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Add them up. Our total area is 24. Really try hard to... Why does it just say orange pen now? Okay, good. Try really hard to focus on the similarities and what we've already done, because a lot of folks look at geometry and like arithmetic and algebra as totally separate things. and that weakens folks' ability to learn either, both. I think I just said 24. I gotta remember to put my numbers in before I start ranting about stuff. Okay.